Hey, what's going on, guys? The Horror Man back with a controversial view of Boogeyman Reincarnation. Completed in 2016, Boogeyman Reincarnation was directed by Ulli Lommel. Reincarnation is a sequel or requel to his 1980 original film, The Boogeyman. Lommel also made Revenge of the Boogeyman, which was Boogeyman 2, Return of the Boogeyman, which was Boogeyman 3. Then he directed Boogeyman 2 Redux, which is actually Boogeyman 4. After that, we got a reboot trilogy with some Boogeyman movies in the early 2000s. Jason and I included the first 7 films in the franchise in Franchise Frenzy. Boogeyman Reincarnation would have been the 8th, but we did not include it since it was never officially released. And that's the controversy. Like I said, the film was finished in 2016, but unfortunately, Ulli Lommel passed away in 2017, before the movie could find a distributor. And so, Boogeyman Reincarnation was shelved. For some time, ripping it apart and editing it into a TV series was considered. That project had a working title of The Boogeyman Chronicles. To this day, however, 8 years after its completion, Boogeyman Reincarnation has never been officially released in any form. What Jason and I have here is the only version ever made available. I guess you could call it a work print of sorts, or an outline version. Basically, this contains the only footage made available to the general public. It's a shame, too, because after watching it, it probably would have ranked high in my Boogeyman franchise ranking. Reincarnation had a lot of promise, and a big part of that is the fact that it's set on Halloween. Obviously, that's why Jason and I are covering it now, in October. What I also found interesting is Boogeyman Reincarnation would not have only been the 8th movie in the franchise, but it also would have added a 9th at the same time. That's because this sequel connects another movie Ulli Lommel directed, The Devonsville Terror, included on this Anchor Bay double feature DVD, along with the original, The Boogeyman. Unfortunately, because Reincarnation has never officially been released, that connection has not officially happened. It's disappointing, because in a franchise that didn't do too well in Franchise Frenzy, Boogeyman Reincarnation would have been a highlight of the series. There's the Halloween aspect for one, but also the look of the Boogeyman in this sequel. He looks awesome, and I think fans would have been pleased with the look. Reincarnation is definitely a cool Halloween supernatural slasher film. Frustratingly, many will probably never get to see it. I really like the location. Much of the film was set at a hotel, where a Halloween party is taking place. The kills looked good, and we get some gratuitous nudity. But ultimately, what I love most is the way it does connect to the other Boogeyman movies, as well as The Devonsville Terror. It's so annoying to me that this movie is done, just sitting on a shelf somewhere, waiting to be distributed. I really hope that if it ever is released, it's released in its full feature-length form, and not cut down into Boogeyman Chronicles episodes. I'd prefer the movie over a TV series. Speaking of series, Boogeyman Reincarnation could have been used for Seldom Seen, but I just find the whole thing controversial. Jason and I were happy to have this and be able to watch it for Controversial View. Will Boogeyman Reincarnation ever be officially released? I don't know, but we can keep our fingers crossed. With this being nearly impossible to find, I doubt you've seen it, but that's fine. Jason and I watched it, so you don't have to. This is just my controversial view. Please be sure to check out Jason's as well to hear his thoughts on Boogeyman Reincarnation. What do you think about the story of this lost slasher sequel? Comment below and let me know. Which controversial movie will we view next? Check back soon to find out. Until then, remember, physical media matters. Thanks for watching, guys. Hit that thumbs up and be kind. Subscribe.